Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
A Macomb County neighborhood on edge tonight after a string of car break-ins. Glad you're with us at 6. People waking up early Sunday morning found their cars had been broken into.
This happened in two areas. Cars were ransacked on the east side of Mound off Arden Avenue. On the west side of Mound and Arden, much more damage was done to people's cars. Sean Lay joins us live. And Sean, residents there just simply want answers.
They want answers, of course, but also the bigger picture, guys, is look, the holidays, Christmas lights are up. Families focused on the holidays, maybe taking the eye off the ball for safety, and thieves are coming in hoping people are distracted, looking for anything to steal, and in some cases, doing some serious damage. This area of Warren off of Mound near St. Anne's Church is quiet. Families up and down the blocks. Melissa Gordon is a mother of 4. Bright and early Sunday morning, she goes out to her SUV and finds the inside trashed.
Glove box was open, center console was open, paper strewed all over the place.
Gordon talked to her neighbors up and down the street. It was around 6 in the morning that someone got into cars here to steal anything they could, multiple cars. Not a good feeling when your family is sleeping right inside.
Very violated. You know, we live in a very quiet subdivision. You don't see this in here very often. So to wake up and see that wasn't a good feeling, you know, and naturally I went to a couple neighbors to see if it had happened to them, and sure enough, across the street, a few houses, and then when I reached out to Warren Police and they came to take the report, I found out that they had targeted at least 8 to 10 houses prior.
That's not all. In the neighborhood right across Mound Road, more car break-ins, and these were even more damaging. Chevy Malibus targeted again. Rear windows smashed out, entire steering columns stolen. Not something anyone wants to deal with this time of year or any time.
'Tis the season. I don't know if they're looking for Christmas presents, money.
All right, back here live in this very quiet Warren neighborhood. Neighbors are doing something we sometimes can forget about doing, which is taking valuables out of the car, locking it up. If you can't garage it, getting it back into the driveway away from anyone who may want to mess with your car, try to break in and take that steering column out. Also, guys, you'll recognize this. There are doorbell cameras up and down the street. No video of this person. This person was going in through the passenger side door, able to stay out of the camera lens of all the doorbell cameras in this area. Back to you.
It's senseless. Okay, Sean, we appreciate it.
In an unexpected move, the Dearborn Inn is going to close in 3 months for at least a year. That means employees face layoffs and customers are seeing events canceled. Our business editor Rob Maloney tells us tonight it is already causing widespread inconvenience.
When it comes to event venues in Metro Detroit, the Dearborn Inn is perhaps one of the best known and certainly best beloved. But here's the thing. Starting next February, this place is going to end up closing down, and it's having major impact on a lot of people. Sarah Forsteck and Cameron Bardelli have that storybook romance, high school sweethearts, getting married not only after college, but the master's degrees. And the Dearborn Inn holds a special place in their hearts.
And we met when we were at Divine Child. We had our prom at the Dearborn Inn, so it seemed fitting to also come full circle and have our reception at the Dearborn Inn.
So over a year ago, December 2021, at the height of COVID, she booked her wedding reception here. She got the call that it isn't going to happen last Thursday morning.
Is this a joke? Are you kidding me? And she's like, no, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, oh, okay. It kind of took the breath out of me. I mean, just being 6 months out.
Here is the hotel statement. Quote, we can confirm that the Dearborn Inn, a Marriott hotel, provided warn notices to employees and government officials on December 1st, 2022. The hotel is expected to close on or about February 1st, 2023 for extensive renovations that may take a year or longer. We're working closely with employees to provide updates and to assist in their exploration of other available company opportunities that may be of interest. We're also communicating directly with guests who may be impacted.
I was just crying. I was just heartbroken.
And so the tears have dried up. She went to work with the person at the Dearborn Inn who was helping her with her wedding, and they were able to figure out that there was a date available for her at the Henry, along with some other places, but it would appear that they've struck upon the Henry, but of course there are issues to fix there. But so far, they're going to still have their wedding come June and get a day that they will still remember. Devin, back to you.
Rod, like all weddings, though, there are challenges. So, right, just got to move venues now.
Well, she's moving venues, but there are some things that the Dearborn Inn offered that the Henry didn't offer as part of the package. So, Ed, you know, with weddings, things cost money, and you're talking dozens of rooms here. So they're trying to figure that corner of this out. They still have that to do.
What a hassle, yeah. All right, Rod. Yeah.
Okay, Rod, thanks. The man accused of an anti-Semitic and racist rant outside a local synagogue appeared before a judge today for a tense arraignment. Hassan Shakur of Dearborn is charged with 2 counts of ethnic intimidation. Witnesses say he verbally threatened children and adults Friday at the Temple Beth El, which is a synagogue and preschool in Bloomfield Hills. In court, he screamed at the judge after she set a $1 million bond, told him to stay away from all places of worship and stay off social media.
The way you're judging me, God's gonna judge you the same way.
Mr. Shakur, you're not helping yourself.
I don't care.
Shakur will be in court again in about 2 weeks. Security is heightened at the Temple Beth El after that incident. All right, time now for a check of the weather. If you're looking live, look at this. This is live from the riverfront at our Windsor Skycam. It's a quiet start to the week across Metro Detroit. Rain, though, will make a return.
Beautiful shot there.
Really
Forewarned
nice.
meteorologist Paul Gross with a look at what we can expect. Paul?
And fortunately, that rain, Kimberly, is going to be during the overnight hours, and so we're going to keep it away from the daylight hours, and that's good news for our shopping weather. Here's a live shot from our Mount Clemens Skycam, and temperatures right now are not dropping very fast. We're pretty much in the upper 30s to low 40s. Howell, you're at 39, a little slippage there, but we're talking 41, 42, 43 degrees across most of the area. The wind is very, very light. So we're in good shape here. An exact track 40 radar showing dry conditions. So a dry evening, good shopping evening. You need to get that done because you know things change. It's December around here. So evening planner, we're going to be cloudy, and then it's toward the end of the evening, toward the midnight hour and beyond, we start seeing the chance for a little spotty drizzle or a few scattered light showers. Again, temperatures holding around 40. All right, coming up in about 10 minutes, we have great shopping weather continuing the next 3 days, but Friday, a storm to watch. Wait till you see the difference between the computer models. It's just insane. And then next week, we have another storm to talk about as well. But first, let me remind you that the nation's best weather app is our weather app, the 4-1 weather app. It has real-time radar. It has all the tropical weather you need. It even has earthquakes, everything you need, and it's just free. Just absolutely free. Just go to the App Store, search under WDIV. See you back here in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Paul. Big night on The Voice here on Local 4 Michigan's own. Brandon Lape is performing in the final 8.
2 performances tonight, and then tomorrow is Elimination Day. Jason Colthorpe here after catching up with, he's the youngest contestant on the show.
Yeah.
You'd never know it in talking to him, by the way. he couldn't stop talking. We had a great conversation, caught him between rehearsals, and chatted about a lot, including the pressure at this stage, which he says isn't the toughest part.
We started this whole journey in June.
A lot of numbers dot Braden Lape's musical 6-month journey on The Voice. 106 contestants made it to this year's blind auditions. 176 have ever made it to the final 8, and now he's one of them. This 16-year-old from a small town where there's just 98 kids in his high school class. Quite different from Los Angeles.
You know, there's a ton of famous people here. And, you know, where I'm from, there's not much. It's just, you're pretty famous if you hit the game-winning shot around your town.
The town of Grass Lake is technically a village. It keeps him pretty grounded in La La Land, but it also makes for the biggest downside of this competition.
It's been awesome just being here and getting this experience, but you know, home is, it's kind of ties into this song I sang last week. Home is where the heart is. I feel like how a lot of people are feeling now, just because this journey's been so long, and you miss home, you miss your friends, you miss your family.
A kinship with his coach Blake Shelton seemed destined, with Shelton also a small-town guy who started young, heading to Nashville when he was just 17. It all adds up to an attitude of whatever happens, happens.
If I was meant to win it, then I will, and then I'll just continue going on with my life. If I don't, I'm just going to put out music and continue with this journey and learn as I go.
He's got a great, I like him to win this thing because he almost doesn't care if he wins it. I asked him about the hair, of course. As a good journalist, you know, you have to. How much fan mail does the hair get? Well, he said he hasn't been home in a month and a half, so he doesn't actually know about actual mail, but he does occasionally get the messages on Insta.
He is as cute as he gets. How old is he again?
16.
Just 16.
Been playing the guitar since he was in 5th grade. Picked it up during the pandemic to just start writing some things, and some good coming out
Just
of it.
at 16 seems so comfortable and
really.
within himself on
Sure.
stage. Really self-assured.
Small town roots really grounding.
Let's go, Braden. Have a great night tonight. We're going to be pulling for him all the way.